Was good with it. Home theater tour coming at you. It's been a long time in the making. Kind of want to do this tour when everything was perfect, but in everyday life, nothing. You could never get things perfect or exactly how you want it. So the time is now. I'm gonna give you guys a tour of something I started probably about 4 years ago, and just kind of work here and there, doing little things to it, adding things to it. It's not much, but it's a do-it-yourself home project that if I could do it, anybody can do it. All right, starting with the door. This door was made from scratch. Previously, there was never a door here. It was a den area. I kind of turned it into a home theater because it was an area I wasn't doing nothing with. But I made this door from scratch out of some birch plywood. Cut a hole in the middle. Put some glass in it. Tinted the glass. So it's literally a door I put together myself. The entryway with the THX on the top, with the recessed light in it, I did that myself. That was hand done. Just kind of using my creative juices. My page name is Introvert Creations. I'm pretty much an introvert, so I kind of come up with things. If anybody knows how introverts work, that's how they work. Their mind goes 100 miles per hour. When they're alone, I kind of zone out and come up with stuff. This movie poster, another thing I made from scratch, piece and wood together, and I got Tupac All Eyes on Me in it. It's not the best movie in the world, I know, but I'm a big Tupac fan, so I kind of went with that. I got others like Jurassic Park and Halloween that I kind of switch out here and there. But the now showing THX sign, AMC Theater, and I thought it was a pretty cool touch with the private screening part on it. So this is kind of the entryway of the home theater. Here we go. When you first walk in, to your left you see a Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg movie, Stepdad. The significance of this movie was I am an employee at the Smoothie King Center down here in New Orleans, and they filmed the court scene here, and I actually worked that night. If you look in a few scenes of that movie, when they carrying Will Ferrell off the court after he hit the cheerleader, you can see me like a couple of times. So what I did was I got everybody who worked courtside that night to sign it. I kind of ordered the poster and got the cheerleaders to sign it, and a whole bunch of people. None of the characters, Will Ferrell or Mark Wahlberg, signed it, but I thought that was a cool little touch to start off the movie room. Come in, you got the power center, power. I got an old PS3 down here that kind of I play movies on. Then I have the Yamaha system that I got off of Craigslist for a nice little price. And down here I actually have a VHS and a DVD player, which I rarely use. And I'm a big fan of hard copies, so I have a whole bunch of Blu-rays, DVDs, and I'm just a big fan. Even though I stream, I have a lot of hard copies. I'm a big fan of that. I'm old school when it comes to that type of thing. Powering it is a Espin projector that I got from the pawn shop actually for a nice little price. When you're doing things on a budget, you have to kind of piece them together. So everything was bought like one at a time. It was 1 month I bought the Yamaha system, the 5-piece system with all the speakers. I've been had the PS3. I mean, everybody pretty much does. Got the projector another month. The sofa set was actually a freebie from my dad who switched his sofa set out. So I brought it into my movie room, which is a nice touch. I actually eventually want to get some movie seating, but for right now it works. These THX cup holders were handmade. I did these myself. The logo on the side. I'm real creative, so it's not nothing I can't come up with when I put put my mind to it. That's how we all should be. Um, not blackout curtains, but they do knock out the sun enough for me to watch movies when I want to. And I'm one of those people who I like to kind of see what time of day it is outside, so I don't want them totally dark. So it works when the projector on. You can see a little light, but it doesn't bother me. This was a movie poster I actually made in my phone of the Rocky 4 movie. I always liked that movie with Captain Ivan Drago, one of my favorites. But usually that's not the normal poster you would see. So I was like kind of a different kind of look. So I kind of took that one. Another one of my favorite movies is Friday Night Lights. Made that in my phone. You got your surround speakers, a little lamp that I kind of put in here when I don't want to put on a big on light. Over there in that corner is actually my washer and dryer, which one day maybe I might take out of here. I have Pow. This was built from scratch also. A kind of concession center. Filled with drinks. I don't know if you can see. It's kind of crazily lit up in here. Popcorn machine I've probably used twice. All the trimmings. I actually have hand sanitizer in that thingamajig right there. I was gonna put butter in it like the movies, but I was trying to do too much, so I can't do that. Kind of little candies, M&Ms, Milky Ways, Hershey's, Twix. I want to make a tray that actually fits this thing, so it'll look a lot better. Like I said, got the drinks in here. This was actually like a wine cooler, but I think it does the trick because it has the drinks pretty cold. It's not like a refrigerator, but I like the way it looks. Got the Child's Play 2 poster. I got this from Michael's. I thought that was a cool little touch. Popcorn switch. This used to be my header when I first started the room. I switched it back to the back door. I was thinking about putting an exit sign there, and once again, these are not, they don't take all the sun out, but it doesn't affect when the movie is going on, when it's dark in here. I'm one of those people I like to see outside. I want to see what time of day it is. And last but not least, the screen, which was built from scratch. This is a 100-inch screen. The only thing that I built, that I didn't build, is the actual screen. The screen was ordered off of Amazon. It's a 100-inch screen, and it comes right to the door where you can open the door without actually hitting it. The whole case of the screen was built from scratch from just wood, plywood, and these are actually PVC couplings. My plumbers know about that. I painted black to make some kind of a recessed look to broadcast on the screen. It looks pretty cool when you kind of just got it sitting in idle mode when nobody's watching a movie. Like when the movie's over, I kind of put it on like that. I turn the big light off and wow, it gives it a great look to it. Oh, the platforms. I'm sorry, I didn't talk about the platforms. I built those risers. That's what they're called. And there's another riser. I actually built this one later. This screen used to sit directly on the floor. Then I built the riser later. I thought it would look cool to kind of match the other riser. But overall, this is it. A few little things I want to add. But for the most part, this is my pride and joy of the room. Kind of got my other little favorite films over here in the smaller frames. Friday, big Jurassic Park fan. And I put Notorious up there only because, the nostalgia of it. And Tupac, so. But now I'm going to let you guys see it while it's on. Hold tight. Alright guys, I got the All Eyes on Me plan. Just give y'all a little tour of it in action, you dig? I forgot to mention I got 10-inch woofer I got off of Amazon in this corner. You probably can't see it. I got another woofer in the other corner. Got my son watching the movie. Can't see him, it's so dark up in here. But it's a real laid back room. And I mean, I did this, and I'm the average Joe, man. Anybody could do it. Turn your useless space into a movie room. So, that's about it, guys. And I'm out. It's the movie room, baby. Anybody can do this, man. I just got inspiration off of YouTube. I'm not a carpenter. You know, my stepdad was, and I kind of gained a little knowledge from him. But you know, YouTube is life, man. YouTube is everything. You could figure out how to do stuff. You have the will to make it happen, and I did. You know, there's a lot of things I still want to do to this room, but you know, in due time I will. Until the next video, man. Appreciate y'all for watching. I'm out, baby.